Hey guys, it's Sadie, and I want to show you what I was working on with my car here. So this is the old starter, and I had to pay somebody $75 to get it out because I couldn't get it out. It's situated like it's down in the bottom under the motor like this. And this bolt was rusted. I used that blast stuff to get it out. I couldn't get to that bolt, so I had to pay somebody $75 to come over here and get this out. So in the meantime, I tried to fix it myself. You have to remove a lot of this junk that's in the way, like this stuff. This is the air. This is where the air filter is. So you have to remove that. This is the top of the air filter. This is, I guess, where it goes into the engine. And there's 3 bolts there, and then this goes on there with the air filter that's in my car. So in the process of taking this out, you have to remove a lot of these wires. I try to fix this car, you guys. I try to fix this. Sorry, the camera. I can't get a good camera thing here. So I can change the spark plugs, and you can see how easy those spark plugs are. Like, that's ridiculously easy. If you can't do that, I don't know. Like, it's easy. Like, they're right there. If you've looked at other cars, the spark plugs are insanely hard to get to, like V8s or something. This car is, it's before a lot of the computer stuff because it is a 04 Kia. But also to let you guys know, AutoZone will not take this back. You have to take this back to the same AutoZone. Now, that might seem, you guys might be thinking, well, it does, Sadie, yeah. Okay, but why can't all the AutoZones take it? So, if you know about cars, you probably know that if you get a part, you have to take it to the same one, even if it's AutoZone, which is like the biggest. Them and O'Reilly and Advanced Auto Parts and wow, it's gonna rain big time here, you guys. Look at these clouds. Okay, I'm about to get caught in the rain. So what I wanted to tell you was, yeah, this part was, I don't know how much it was, but they'll give you $40 back for this part. Just like with the batteries, if you take back batteries, you can get money back. I almost just want to keep this thing and take it apart. I wish it was a little nicer, but I guess this is like the solenoid thing, and what it does is back in the day, you used to have the crankshaft to start your car, the crankshaft things. So what this basically is the crankshaft that they used to have on those old Model Ts. And you can't even turn that, and you can see how much torque that can get. It's grounded, and then this one goes to the positive, your positive, the B plus on the battery, and then this is the ignition. When you turn your key, it connects this to the positive through a wire that goes to your key when you start the car. So it's very simple. So then this 12 volt, I don't think that's definitely not RPMs. Made in Korea, which is where my car is from. Okay, so you guys, so I wanted to tell you also that in the process of fixing this car is so old, 2004. You got to be careful when you take these. Like, this went on there and it broke. You can see the thing broke, like the connector broke. So what I'm going to have to do is solder these wires on there, and that's a sensor. And then this one disintegrated completely, and that's another sensor that goes into the engine block. So I'm going to have to hardwire these. I guess I could buy replacement ones and put them on there. I should know what these sensors are, and in fact I should probably get these new sensors and put them on there just because this car is so old. I'm the second owner, and when I got the car, it had 64,000 miles, and it has probably 160,000 now. So I'm the second owner. I know what's been done on this car, but I put my own LED lights in, and look how crappy this is. Like, basically the ones Amazon sent me didn't match up. So all I did was connect it on there, solder it, then solder it to the... I mean, it's so cheap of a job. So anyway, I need to connect these. It's gonna rain. It's gonna rain big time. So I need to connect these on there. And then you can see stuff just disintegrates. So what I need to do is connect these sensors. I don't want to drive it without the sensors. But you can see, actually, that just plugs in there. And in this, look at that, how that just broke off. Like, when you're working on a car this old, be careful if you ever work on someone's car that's this old, because if they're not a friend of yours, because it's so easy when you're going to do something simple that you just end up breaking a bunch of other stuff. And of course, I'm not mad at the guy at all, who I paid $75 to change the starter, because this stuff is, it's like walking into somewhere where they just swept the floor and it's all wet, and you slip and fall into some stuff, and then they're mad at you. So basically, I don't know where this one went. I mean, some of this stuff I'm just going to take off. Like, look at this. There's no point in putting that back on there. It's just going to have to ride. There's the bolts that go to that thing. I mean, it's so shady. It's so shady, you guys. I don't like to take this on the highway, but I have to for a job. Also, with that starter, check your fuses, because it took out, when that starter went or whatever, when that starter went, it took out the fuse. It took out one of the fuses for... am I getting this upside down? Oh my God, you guys, I'm sorry. I got you guys upside down. I'm sorry, this is so shaky. I never have anybody help me with my videos. Okay, so it took out, here's your ignition, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I had to go to AutoZone and get a new 30 amp. I mean, these are fuses, but they're like block fuses. Obviously, when we say fuse, we're talking about these little guys right there. But these are fuses too, and you might look at those if you're new and think these aren't fuses. But obviously, when you see the A after it, you know it's a fuse. I almost want to take the old one. This is how shady I am, you guys. I almost want to take the old one of these and then just put some copper wire through there. Like, if you used 14 gauge copper wire, would that be the same as 30 amps? I mean, that's pretty silly to save $5. And then here's the relays. With a voltmeter, you can easily test these relays. So if one of these goes, I don't know what I would do, how I would fix it. Maybe if a relay goes, it would take out a fuse. I really should go through here and check, pull on a sunny day, go out and check every single one of these and make sure every single one of them is working. You can see I'm missing a fuse there and there. And I think what I did was I took those out to, that one right there is a free fuse. That one right there is a free fuse with the X on it. That one right there is a free fuse. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so I can just take that out and put it up there. So it helps to know some of these with the X's are just free fuses. So I can take that one out and put it up there because there's supposed to be a 10 amp up there. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video. Sorry, I need someone. I never have any, I don't have, sorry to complain. I never have good lighting. I never have anybody hold the camera. I don't edit my videos. So if you watch my channel, I appreciate that you guys don't criticize me too much because, you know, I probably shouldn't even make any of this stuff because it's just so horrible. But I just like to do it because I've learned so much from YouTube. I've learned so much from YouTube that I just kind of like telling people when I run into trouble or I figure out something because it might help somebody. Not that I'm so noble or anything, but YouTube is just where we share so much information, and people like to follow my crazy life with plasma, and now I'm interested in going to the casino. So, you know, it's interesting. I have to keep a lot of things going or I get bored. And then when I get bored, I get into trouble. Okay, so thank you guys for watching my video. 10 minutes, 11 minutes. I'm going to fix the Kia, and then once I get it going. But like I said, if you damage these things, if you're helping somebody, like look at that, that just degraded out of there. But like I said before, I really want to just buy these new, if you guys know what these are called, let me know. This one goes right into the engine, right there. Goes right into where these, the top of the engine. This one's down a little bit lower, and they just have 2 wires and they're sensors. I really should just take these. I really should go to that like Rock Auto place online, find out what these are, and just replace this crap, you know. So I'm trying to keep my car alive. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much. I hope you have a good day. But hang in there. We got summer or spring, so we're happy.